So you've made a pixel art texture, but you want to create some variations of it so it doesn't always look the same everywhere. Hey guys, welcome back to TutsByKai. I'm Kai, and today we are back in LibreSprite once again, looking at some more pixel art. So I have so many comments about pixel art and so many things. Well, it's kind of tiled and this and that and everything, and it will. A lot of the times you'll get textures, even if they're like really good textures, they'll just come out looking tiled because when you pan back, they'll just look tiled. And I want to go ahead and see if we can fix that up today. So I'm going to go ahead and create a really quick texture here. I think we're just going to do, I'll just hit G to bucket fill this. We'll do some really simple, grass along with this. So let me just grab a lighter color, and then I'll hue shift it to the yellow a little bit. And then maybe I'll have like these sprigs. We just did a pixel art video a little bit ago, and it looks similar to this. And I had a lot of ideas about, well, you know, maybe I should do a video about tiling, because some people had asked me before in the past. Now what we have here is, now if we were to go ahead and grab this one tile, right, very simple. Let me just do another color just because that's really too simple. We'll shift it back to the blue, darken it a little bit, and then maybe I'll do some more of that, and then maybe like that. Yeah, and then there as well. Yeah. All right. So this is our grass tile. Very simple, very minimalistic. But yeah. So if we were to go ahead and take this, let me go ahead and Control C, Control V this. So copy and paste. And we were just to do this. We were just gonna do this over and over again, and just grab that piece. And then I think there's two right here. No, well, it wouldn't be two anymore. Control V, and we'll just move all these over. And you can see how this is kind of starting to look a little bit tiley. And I mean, it tiles. It doesn't look like it's messed up, but it just looks kind of like a pattern, like a wallpaper. We can fix this, and the cool thing about this is right now I'm in a canvas size of 48 by 48. So each one of these gray pieces that you just saw, these are all 16 pixels by 16 pixels. So you can see down here, if you look down at the bottom left-hand screen, not the numbers that's moving, but the numbers next to that, 16 by 16. So we have a 16 by 16 tiles here. What we can do is, in each one of these 16 by 16, let me go ahead and drop this opacity down. We'll hit tab to open up this layer right here, open up the layers panel, right click, and then go to properties, and we'll just turn that opacity down a little bit, similar to our last pixel art video. We'll go ahead and just get rid of that for a sec. Tab to go back out of that. Now what I want to do is, each one of these little boxes, you can see we have all these boxes here. You can see where they break because the checkered background in the background. We'll go ahead and we'll grab that green color that we had, and we're gonna have to make sure we have that before we turn the opacity down. So let me turn that back up, and then we'll eye drop with the P key, with the I key, sorry. Eye drop, grab that, make sure we have that. Hit exclamation point to add it up there into the palette, and we'll drop that opacity back down so we can see the checkers underneath. All right, so now what we're gonna have to do here is we're gonna have to get rid of some of these pieces that we don't want. So let me deselect that. We'll get rid of some of these pieces that we don't want. Like all of these pieces here. Maybe we want this one to be a bit different. Maybe we want to add a flower. Maybe we'll add like a little blue flower, maybe a little bit. So we'll just do something like that, and then in the middle we'll maybe make it a little bit white and a little yellow, something like that on there. And then maybe we'll add another one of these over here. So we'll hit M to grab the select box there, Control V, and then Control C first. We have to copy it. So we'll grab that, Control C, Control V, and then we'll just move it over here, and we'll put that right there. So now we have a little bit of variation over there. And then we'll hit Control V, move one maybe right here. And then instead of blue petals, maybe we'll want red petals. Maybe we want a rose or something. And then we'll just fix that up. And then maybe in the center, we'll have a pink instead of a yellow. So you can see how we can go ahead and do this for the rest of the tiles and create a couple of varying tiles, which is great because now they're not all the same. So now they all have differences. And we can implement this into whatever project we're using. Maybe you're making a game, maybe you're making, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, this will give you some variation. You go ahead and in here, in each one, just break up some of these pixels, change them around, maybe add some pixels, take away some pixels. You don't have to just take away, you can add some. Maybe I want to do another flower right here. We'll do a different shade of green. Maybe we'll darken this green. We'll put like a little branch sticky there, maybe like a little stem, and then maybe I wanted a purple flower. We'll saturate it a little bit, brighten it up, and then we'll do something like that, and then we'll have a really bright piece like that. Yeah. And now if we go ahead and right click this, properties, opacity all the way up, you can see that now we have some variation. And then the great thing is we can use this entire piece as one tile now. So now we have 48 by 48 tile instead of just a 16 by 16 tile, which would be this big. So now instead of just duplicating this with one single tile over and over again, we can use this entire big 48 by 48 tile. And when we tile this will look much better. If we go to tiled mode, tiled in both axes, you can see, if we scroll really far out, of course it still looks tiled, but you can see how this is much better, and you can do this as much as you want to. You can make different versions of this. So we can, if I untile this, none, we can do different versions of this. So we can do this version, and then we can save this as an image, and then maybe we want a second version of this. So maybe we want to go in and just get rid of this flower right here, get rid of this piece, get rid of this piece, maybe we just want one blue piece right there, maybe like that. We get rid of this one, and maybe we'll get rid of all of that, and then change the color to maybe like a pink, you know? And then we can take this piece and put this with the other one that we just got rid of. So there's so many different things we can do here to make this not look as tiled as it is. We can go ahead and do some variations in this big version right here. Just grab this piece. The thing is, you want to implement different colors as well. So it's a great way to kind of break things up by just putting some colors in places, you know, because if we have the same three colors over and over again, you'd be like, this looks familiar, you know, and you'll start to see where you were putting things before is standing out, because now you can see that piece over there and over there and over there, because it's all the same. But if we switch it up a little bit, maybe we get a little bit of dead grass in there, maybe something like this, a couple of those pieces. I don't know. But like I said, once again, this is really simple grass texture. I don't want to overdo it, but that looks pretty good. But yeah, so that is going to be it for maybe making a little bit of variation in tiles. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial, next pixel art tutorial, and the next regular tutorial. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next one. But until then, bye-bye.